The Ondo State Governor, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, on Thursday led a delegation of top government functionaries on a private condolence visit to the Ibadan residence of his former boss, Governor Rotimi Akeredolu. Speaking shortly after the meeting, which was held behind closed doors, Governor Aiyedatiwa described the demise of his former boss as a personal and national loss, stating that the late Essayant was an accomplished Nigerian who had contributed in no small measure to national development. The governor said that Akeredolu's departure will be greatly missed by not just well-meaning indigents of Ondo State, but indeed all Nigerians.
We are here, the government, under my leadership, government of Ondo State, on behalf of the good people of Ondo State, to pay a condolence visit to the immediate and extended family of our former governor, Rotimi Akeredolu, SCNCO, and who passed on yesterday in his private home here in Ibadan. Yes, we have to do this because he has always been our leader, a courageous one for that matter, one who has governed Ondo State in the last 6.5 to 7 years with great courage and with so many legacies that he has left behind. He's an exemplary leader, a courageous one, a leader that believes in fairness, equity, and justice, a senior advocate of Nigeria who speaks on national issues so that adjustment and proper decision can be made concerning any issue in Nigeria. We pray that God will grant the families the fortitude to bear the irreparable loss, and for those of us that he has left behind, to be able to emulate some of the values, the sterling qualities that he's known for.
In the meantime, hours after his swearing in as the 7th civilian governor of Ondo State, Lucky Aiyedatiwa announced 5 fresh appointments, signifying a new dawn in politics in the state. Already 3/8 of the deceased governor had resigned, aware of the handwriting on the wall. It is not yet clear how the political landscape will be and what the relationship of the new governor and the State House of Assembly would look like. For now, Governor Aiyedatiwa has declared 3-day mourning period in Ondo State between the 28th and 30th of December to grieve over the demise of his former boss. Daily Trust reporter in Ondo State, Tosin Tokwe, gives an update.
Yes, so currently the atmosphere is, pensive everywhere. Virtually everybody is wearing a pensive mood, and as I'm talking to you, like you have rightly said, the governor, that the substantive governor, now Lucky Aiyedatiwa, has declared a 3-day mourning period for the late former governor, Rotimi Akeredolu, and even the governor's office, the government house, everywhere is currently deserted, and people wearing mournful look, to mourn the departed soul. That's Governor Rotimi Akeredolu, and even the flag has been thrown in half-mast just to honor the former governor of the state. Yes, from feelers, people are describing the governor as an icon who left an indelible mark, especially in virtually all the sectors of the state. More importantly, when you talk about the issue of security, he was one of the brain behind the formation of the Southwest Security Network Agency, otherwise known as Amotekun Corps. That local security outfit was established following the perennial insecurity situation in the Southwest as it related to incessant kidnapping, banditry, and armed robbery. So as a result of that, with the formation, people have been talking about his legacies, which has left behind, and people them to know that they have left the governor, the former governor who died, have actually left an indelible. He has actually left a big shoes for his successor to wear. It's to people of the state, it's not surprising because most of these cabinet members who are throwing in their resignation letter were mostly people who, were against the deputy governor before he eventually became the governor. So, and as a result of interviews we did earlier, it was gathered that most of them were jittery of what becomes the governor, and eventually the eventuality happened with the death of the governor. So, them throwing in their resignation letter to many residents of the state is not surprising at all. And with what people are saying, that the governor might actually reshuffle the cabinet. As I'm talking to you, we've not been able to gather that fact if there is going to be a reshuffle of the cabinet. But if that as it may be, it is normal in the political setting when a governor died and another one emerged. So many of those who have worked with him, especially the loyal one, who want to tender in their resignation letter and and find another business while some set of new people also comes in. And in politics, Aiyedatiwa has become the governor, and he wants to also work with people who are fit, people who he knows that will actually also fit into his own agenda, not forgetting the fact that even when he took the oath of office yesterday, he promised to also, revitalize some of the policies of the governor. And then don't forget they both emerged as same tickets. And he also promised, you understand, to work by those policies. And as a result of that, we think as from next week, we should start seeing some of these as it occur from the state.